Hello everyone. Before I start, have I got audio? Ah, yes. Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to Friday Night Live. Holy shit, that's a lot of water, Dan. I hope the flooding wasn't too bad. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Friday Night Live. I hope you all had a good week. Mine was busy, as always. It's always busy. Busy yanking that junk out of that shitbox. But yeah. Hey Dan, Chevy, Jason, Matthew, Trevor, what's happening, fellas? It's been busy, Matthew. Very busy, very chaotic. But good overall. Lots of parts showing up for this shitbox, stuff coming, stuff going. So excited to get things going. Better. Yes, that's right, Trevor. All of the boosts. As much of the boosts as I can get. Well, hopefully anyway. What's everyone got on for the weekend? Anything interesting going on in YouTube land? Which white thing, Dan? The VS? Store speed. Yeah. I think I've covered it before, but it's around $4,000. Working on Terry, nice. Probably rain and more rain. Yeah, the way the weather's looking, Trev, it's pretty average. I mean, yeah, it is a fairly nice setup actually. Someone's put in a fair few hours to make it somewhat decent. It just needs me to put a fair few more hours into it to make it a bit better. Nice. That's a go, Matthew. Bit of boost action. Stop playing with shit anyway. It's not bad so far. I mean, that is the engine out of it. That's Ethel's engine on a stand. So Ethel has nothing in it at the moment. A couple other bits and pieces to go that I have to get out of there tomorrow for the guy that brought the manual conversion. He's coming tomorrow to pick all that up. And then Sunday I'm hoping to tear this shit down to a bare block because Tuesday it's going away to engine balancing. And while that's getting done, I've got a few bits and pieces to do to the block. And then once it comes all comes back, get it back together. £20 a boost won't be too bad, Matthew. Put some ARP head studs in. factory gaskets, good ECU or good tune on it. 20 pounds will be fine. Yeah, that's it, Dan. I'm pretty happy I was actually able to get rid of it all. Clutch is gone. Should be getting the diff from that guy. Sunday, hopefully, actually. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys once I get the heads disassembled, but I do plan on doing a bit more porting on them, just to try and open them up a bit. You can't see because all the manifolds and shit are all on there, but they're nothing special, they're nothing crazy, so I'm going to go and dive in a little bit further. And try and make them a bit better, because I only really did very basic stuff in the porting on them, so they're not that much different from stock. No, stage 3 cam will help. That 7,500 rev limiter is probably going to be interesting. Oh yeah, Dan, they're slightly ported, but they can be a bit better. So I'm going to dive into it a bit more. Try and improve the heads a little bit. Nothing special. Got a new set of valves for it, for the exhaust, because I don't like the exhaust valves that are in it. Freshen up the porting, put them back together, new rockers, and away we go. All of the boosts. I just got a new turbo flange for it, because I'm going to redo the crossover pipe into the turbo. That was a pricey bit of kit, which should be well worth it. I just got a new pumps, I just got a new valves. I got a new big end of main bearings there. Just waiting for all the big stuff really, and then I can get it together. Hey James, what's happening, mate? And yeah, well, hopefully Rodney doesn't come knocking. I did see Al's Welsh plug pop out, and I was like, oh, right in the feels. But yeah, I think what happened to them is basically what happened to me. Their coolant system wasn't getting pressurized, but the Welsh plug was misfitted by the looks of it, and I think that one that popped out on that wasn't quite fitted correctly either. So a little bit of that and maybe a little bit of pressure in the cooling system, and it just popped it out. But I'm going to try and resolve that issue this time around anyway. Try and seal it up real good. Try. I mean, all I can do is try. Length push rod comes down to your combination, dude. Something I probably should have checked better on Kevin's engine. They seem to be too long. And the best way to check them is to get a push rod length checker. It's just an adjustable push rod. You get it till you get the right period on the lifter, take it out, measure the length, and go and buy the push rods in that length. The E46 project has been put on the back burner yet again, so I feel like it's been over a year since I announced that project, and well, it just keeps getting pushed back further and further. But I do have a wastegate for it now off this thing, so it'll be getting that. And then I'll try and get some oil in it, try and wire it up and try and get it to start. But all this is going to happen after I get Ethel done, because Ethel's got to get off the hoist and be able to be moved in and out of the shed. I don't know if I really want a coolant pressure sensor. I don't really want to know what it is, but it's probably not a bad idea to get some sort of warning. I haven't, Chevy boy, but I might look into it and see if it's worthwhile putting some on, because I've got to take the Welsh plugs out of it and then I'm going to have to put a new set back in, so I might pop them out, get some of that sealant and put them back in with some sealant. Though I tried some Stag last time and it didn't seem to really make any difference. Smacked one back in there without anything and it seemed to hold all right, at least anyway. It's weird how good some of the sealants and stuff smell for cars and stuff, eh? Duct tape. Just stick them on there with some good old duct tape. Hey, Hoff. What do you mean by invalid coolant pressure, though? Hey, thanks, Dan. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. I'll put that into the Welch plug fund, man. You are a legend, sir. I say this every week because you are. Just weld up the problem. I mean, I'm not far off it, but it shouldn't be a problem that exists. L96. Not sure what you mean, earth defect. Oh. Yikes. I mean, no water came out, but that sounds like a lot of coolant pressure. How's the Corolla going, Hoff? You reckon you'll make it to Jamboree alright? It looks like you're pretty much there, ready to go. Oh, shit. Why are these drinks always empty? Ah, okay. Maybe the sensor table was off, or sensor was bad, I guess. Because, yeah, that's a fair hunk of coolant pressure. Ah, are you referring to the L67, the supercharged one, as defect? And not really. It's all the same shit besides pistons and rods, which you're going to be changing out anyway for something half decent. So really, at the end of the day, it makes very little difference if you start with one over the other. Did sound like a pretty interesting week for you off. Hopefully though this next one will go pretty smoothly for you. Hey Dust 241, what's happening mate? And a self-filling cup needs to happen pretty quick, eh? These emptying ones are getting annoying. Yes and no. Yes, you'll save some money. If you wanted to do a budget build and keep the factory cast pistons and powdered metal rods into it, yeah. Don't have to buy forged pistons and rods, but if you're going to buy forged pistons and rods anyway, it doesn't really matter. All of the braps. The only thing I would have done differently is brought Jim's spare billet cum racing crank when it showed up for sale. Apart from that, better heads. I would have saved up and got some aluminium heads. That's about it, really. Everything that's been in the car has worked pretty well so far. I can't really complain about it. I beat the piss out of it every time I drive it, and it just seems to take it, besides the Welsh plugs. But, yeah, not really that much else I would have changed, or would change. Apple cider, nice. I don't mind the old apple cider every now and then. Haven't had one for a fair while. Hey TSP, what's happening mate? Welcome to the channel and live stream. Yeah, everyone seems to love the 4.2 stroker. Ooh, you're on the 75.9 again, Trevor. Nice. The 4.2 stroker would be good if someone made a decent crank for it. Till someone makes a decent crank, then the 3.8 litres plenty for me. Bundy Reds, they're not bad. I got some CCM dry, and I think I just brought a bottle of monkey shoulder. So once that's out, I'm going to make me a monkey shoulder. Rum and Coke, nice. I haven't had a rum and Coke in a while. I just find it a bit too sweet. Not bad. Nice. CCM dry is the go. It's a bit heartburny, but you get over that. Nice. Small batch and Coke Zero, nice. Offs on the fancy stuff. Chevy boys already gone. It's alright. I'm gonna come out tomorrow and have another gander at it anyway. I got those coils for you too, so I'll drop them off. What would I change on Ethel? Well, I don't know. There isn't really anything to change at the moment. Everything that sort of needed to be addressed is being addressed. Keep the boost in, make it faster, make it funner to drive. I'm kind of doing all of that in one go, I think. So, yeah. Tubs falling, yeah. Roll cage, doesn't need a roll cage actually. That's the plan. Hey Lucas, what's happening, mate? It's a custom car. It's a VS with a GT35 on the Eco. It's just a stock thing. It's got a bit of a lifter tick, so I'm sorting out the lifter tick in it. Put it up from Tassie. It's not too bad. The power curve I'm hoping is going to be completely different because it's not going to have the direct drive from the man's mission. It'll have the stall, so I'm hoping it'll come up a bit sooner and carry over, but to be honest I don't really know. It could do fucking anything. Could be worse. So that's just something I'm going to cross when I get to it. I can't give you much of a look at. I'm on a fixed camera at the moment. Probably Matthew. I can pop the bonnet though. I'll move this junk out of the way. Not that you can see much anyway, but focus, you fuck. I don't know, it's got some shiny bits in there. It's not bad. TSP, which engine are you talking about, my man? And Chevy, the VS has a lifter tick. It's still on a stock tune, which need to address it, but he needs to get it registered first. So that's the plan, is to just try and get him registered. I might have to plumb back the screamer. Oh, TSP, that's the schoolie boy from Ethel, which is my car above me. If you're not familiar with it, probably jump back a couple of videos and have a look. It's a S480, 83mm turbine and 80mm compressor wheel, or billet 80mm compressor wheel, on a Ecotec V6, because I like to party. The Canadian clubs do get pretty old pretty quick. I can normally only handle, well, I think like 4 is kind of the limit of an evening or a session. That's right, James. At least it does have some boost. Yeah, as defect, I'm around the Logan sort of area. 90, 97 VS, nice. Don't mind the VS's, they're not bad. Just before they became cool, I guess. Or land boats. They did get pretty land boaty after VS. Actually, I had the compressor cover off that turbo the other day. Fuck, the compressor wheel in it is massive. I mean, not that you guys can see it very well from there. It always spins me out. Yeah, that's it, James. Gained all the fat and trimmings. Yeah, it's pretty excessive considering we had one come into work. He said he was running 25 psi through it and it was dead. Yeah, that's it, Dan. That's the way we go, unfortunately. Yeah, that thing spins me out. It's like as big as my hand. Massive. Hey Bob, what's happening, mate? all of the boosts. Ooh. Now you're talking my language with that VC. Hey, Reese. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes. All of the powers and boosts. Oh, hang on. VY stuff. Yeah. TSB was running £34 it saw a peak of. Hey Bob, not doing a great deal, mate. Seems that Reese has a video for us. Ah. The lumpy VYs. Right on with the TH. Yeah, dude. Love me a good VC, VB, VH. Would love to check it out. I miss my old VH. I miss it a lot. Although it's probably a good thing I don't have one, because I would molest the shit out of it. And it would probably not be welcome amongst the VH community. But I don't care. Yeah, customer car. For some ticky noises. Okay, free. Actually, I think I can show you guys my new turbo flange. There it is. Oh, that's right. I didn't bring it in with me. Dig it? Ooh, the old tape deck. Jeez, man. Not many getting around with the old radio still in them. Yeah, man, that's a VS. It's a utility too. The old uterus. Actually, I've gotten some new stickers recently. I should add them onto the hoist there. It's about time for a drink. I shall return. Oh, it still works. Jeez. Now you're just showing off. That monkey shoulder packs a punch. Nice. Damn, radio. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jason, what's happening, mate? Anyway, had Ethel's brand new, well, not brand new, but had Ethel's new turbo flange show up the other day. No, today actually. It's bloody pretty, but this is it. Nice new turbo flange for Ethel. Going to try and run it in a divided housing. It's bloody heavy, and it was fucking expensive. Nice tapped threads in the holes, but it should fit my 2-inch pipe perfectly, which is pretty fucking close. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bloody close. But yeah, really nice piece, out of the States. If you're doing a divided entry, this sort of thing is the only real way to go. It's from Streetcar Fabrication. You can find them on the intervals. Yeah, it's just a really nice, well-made turbo fledge. Definitely going to get more of these when I can. But yeah, it wasn't cheap. I'm excited to have a bit of a play with that. I can't put it there, I'll lose that. I'll put it there. New car parts are so nice. And satisfying. I'm going to need to get more bends by the looks of it. I'm going to need to get some studs. Find out what size those studs are. But yeah, lots of work ahead of me. It is going to be jam-packed next few months. But yeah, looking forward to seeing it all finished. Should be something pretty special. I mean, I hope that, or it's going to be one big catastrophic failure. Thanks, Dash241. I do try. Gets hard sometimes to know exactly what to film and edit and make videos out of, etc. Oh mate, didn't take his clutch alignment tool. Yeah, not really that much else going on in the world of quad-fed boost. Also, don't forget, if you want to get like one of these hoodies, I'm pretty sure it's an Ethel hoodie, not a Maisie one. Reese at Arcade Garage is giving away one. I put a nice little signature on it for him. So if you want to go and win yourself a nice hoodie, they're bloody comfy, really nice and warm. I love it. Yeah, go and check it out if you want to win yourself a hoodie. As far as back pressure before the turbine housing goes, really hard to say without measurable data. I haven't ever monitored back pressure. The closest you can keep it to 1:1, the better. So that being 1 psi of back pressure to 1 psi of boost, the better and happier your engine's going to be. But anything from there up will be fine. as long as it doesn't exceed 2 to 1 or get near 2 to 1, I believe is the magic number. When it starts getting near 2 to 1 back pressure to boost ratio, is when you're sort of landing on the edge of, that's like a lot of cylinder pressure boosty things all happening at once. There's not enough bottles of rum in the world, Earth Defect, but 4.2 litre stroker kit is good until you want to run good or big power, and none of the kits available right now will exceed the horsepower output of the factory crank. It's as simple as that. Yeah, that's right. When you got too much pressure in the back and not enough in the front, then it fights each other and you get compressor surge, I believe. Or it's something to do with all of that and the compressor wheel itself. It's not too hard to pick the right turbo size for these. They're a 3.8 litre, but their heads are rubbish, so they don't really flow the greatest. But you don't want to choke them out either. Anything GT35 size and up is just pretty much decent enough for one of these. Rear housing size, trying to keep away from anything in the 0.6 and go 0.882 and up. If you've got a smaller size turbo like the GT35, then I recommend like a 101 rear. But the 0.8 isn't that bad of a rear housing on them either. Yeah, go and watch, what's his name? Richard Holdner. He does a lot of turbo testing on LSs, and he talks about that 1-to-1 ratio a lot, or 2-to-1 ratio as well, I think he dabbles in. I can't remember the exact science behind it, but I think from my understanding of it is it's pressure build up behind the intake, so the intake can't put as much air or fuel in as it is getting out. So the higher the back pressure, the less air and fuel is actually going to get into the engine, as far as I can see it happening. But he would know a lot more about it than I do. He dabbles in it all the time. GT3582, Matthew, is the go-to turbo for a standard engine. They just work. They're not too small, they're not too big. You're not going to have crazy turbo lag like this fucking monstrosity. And you're not going to choke it out too much either. Hey Matthew, what's happening, mate? Yeah, he does like his data. I mean, data's a good thing. That's how you learn. Maybe one day, Matthew, I'll jam a barra in something. I do need to have a dabble in this Ford stuff. I really want to have a play with an Intech. I still reckon that'll be a killer engine. Yeah, Project No Mang's not too bad. George is the one doing all the work on it though. I kind of liked Project Redline a bit better. Was it Redline? The Mazda? I think Paul was just a little bit more relatable on camera. That's just my opinion. Yeah. I don't know about EL. Yeah, I know he sold the shell. AFD will be pretty cool though too. I'm keen to see that thing get started. And then probably not an EL, but an EA with an EL engine. That'd be mint. Should probably start stockpiling parts to build something with one before they get too fucking expensive. Yeah, not very fan of the LEF cars, just like their engines. But I do like the EA, ED, EB maybe? Yeah, ED, I think. But yeah, James, that FD is going to be pretty serious, I reckon. He's not messing around with it, at least anyway. EDs are pretty damn cool. I'll get around to one day. Once I get the Beamer finished, which probably isn't ever going to happen at this rate, get the Ute finished, then I'll probably have a look at doing an EA ED. Yeah, I think it may have been an EA, maybe? I can't remember. I know the... Okay, bye. I know the model of the car you're talking about, though. I remember seeing something about it on Facebook somewhere. Oh, so you drove taxis, Trevor? Nice. I drove an XF, driven an EA, I've driven an XE, I've driven an EL. None of them are taxis though. Driven lots of BAs too. Oh, I hate those things. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they did seem a lot like taxi cars though, eh? It's 8 o'clock already. Ah, it's really crap. Oh, really? A little backwards for me. I didn't quite like the shape of the LEF and I hated the shape of the AUs. I didn't mind the boxiness of the EA. I guess that was just sort of my preference and era. I mean, I grew up around VHs and BLs and shit. That's probably why I like them more. I wish I'd have something to eat then. And it's just rain on the roof. Hey Michael, what's happening, mate? How goes the wagon? The Wagolus? Oh. That reminds me, I need to make a video on that box. Yeah, nice. How's it go, Trevor? Bloody wagon's cool. I mean, I never did that. Sometimes. Oh, nice. I didn't know you were doing a cam upgrade as well. Are you going to try and break both axles at once this time? Or your diff and both your axles at once? And your tail shaft? Is that the plan? Just obliterate all of it? Yeah, I agree there, Matthew. The AUs are pretty ugly. XR6s are at least tolerable, but still not a big fan of them. They can be annoying sometimes. Usually in a good way, though. Oh. Actually, I can have a look at my valves. I think I've got a mini somewhere. Yeah. I haven't had a good look at these yet, but these are the new exhaust valves for Ethel. And they're all the same size. They're the same size, everything is what's in there already. The only reason I'm changing them because I'm not happy with what was in there. They're just a 155 stainless. Don't think so, Reese. These are LS1 maybe. But yeah, they just got the swirl finish on the back. Focus, you fuck. They just got the swirl finish on the back and the front, and they're basically just a drop-in LS replacement, which means there'll be a drop-in replacement for what's in there now. Yeah, the only reason for the change is I'm just not happy with the ones that are in there. When the engine builder or the machinist, because I was the engine builder, I assembled it on camera. Yeah, the reason for the change is when I went to buy valves for the cylinder heads as he was doing the machine work on them, decking them and all the rest of it, I said, oh, well, I'll get you a new set of intake valves and new set of exhaust valves. And he said, oh, no, don't worry about it, I've got some exhaust valves sitting back from an old job that'll fit. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. They shouldn't be too bad. And they just look like some standard steel, like small block Chevy valve. So I've been very upset with them. They have a different height on the lock for the keepers and the retainer. So I want to get these in there, get rid of those shitty valves, get all the spring heights the same, and go on from there. And yeah, I believe it's 155 and 19 something on valves. 157 probably a couple thousand bigger than what I've got. LS valves are a little longer. I don't know what the fucking valves are that he put in there. I supplied him some nice manly 2-inch LS1 intake valves with a back cut valve, or the back cut back of the valve. I can never remember what they call that, where they cut the stem away a little bit. And he turned them down to the 1.9 inch valve seat that is in the cylinder head, and then just whatever he did with those bloody exhaust valves, I don't know. I'm not happy with them. Yeah, undercut maybe. I think that might be the term, Michael. Undercut valves. I'm not happy with them. They're not going to change any flow. I'm just going to be a lot happier with these in there than what's in there now. Oh, nice. I mean, at least I know that's what the valves were before I gave him the cylinder heads. They were 1550, just a standard LS exhaust valve, because I sourced them and had them in there, and a 119 or 18 something valve in the intake, but I did have him ream it out to 19 with the stainless valves that are in there now. Yeah, I think that's right, James. I think he just wanted to get rid of them. And to be honest, if he had told me that's what he was putting in there and showed them to me, I would have told him, yeah, no thanks. I'll source you a set of valves and put them in there. But anyway, neither here nor there. Now they're getting thrown in the fucking bin. What's his name? I got him on Facebook somewhere. Dude, I can't remember. Something engineering? I don't know. Oh, S&J, that's it. S&J Engineering. Neil did it from S&J Engineering. Nah, it wasn't Horsepower. It was S&J Engineering. I was pretty upset with quite a bit of the work that he did. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm going to live with the sleeve that's in the block and move on. Oh yeah, anyway, back to the story. You're going to be breaking all your divs. So you're putting a 9-inch in it. Nice. So I have decided to go to 9-inch Michael. That's the go. Just snapping tail shafts. Is it a bolt-in 9-inch, or are you gonna get gonna get something custom made? Ah, right. Nice. That should be pretty sick. I wouldn't worry about it. I run a standard shaft in Ethel. Your wagon's a VS, isn't it? What? Oh, full F-truck diff. Nice. VR? Yeah, it's the other one. I think it'll be right. Just put a tail shaft loop in it and send it. If it breaks, it breaks. Oh, that's right. Damn. Battery's charging. Better get that off charge. Hey. Hey mate, moving to Queensland, nice. Land of the free? Not really. Hey Mr. Limiter, what's happening mate? See this sticker so many times. Yeah, not too sure, Akka. I hear stories of it being okay. Lately, I've just been leaving my bottle connected, but I should really start disconnecting it. Nice. How's it go, Michael? Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit touch and go with the nitrous on the street, especially in Queensland. I reckon all it'll take is one wrong copper to ream you. Ah, nice. That's the go, Mr. Limiter. No to shift. Makes a big difference. Yeah, usually they'll ask to go in your boot, your bonnet, the glove box, all of it. Yeah, it's fucked. Nice. On you, Michael. Maybe you should try and hide it a bit better. Didn't know you had nitrous on it. In your pocket, your pants, yeah. Yeah. Michael, just give him your wallet and walk away. Akka. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to end it there. My camera battery is screaming at me at the moment, so I might as well call it there. I gotta go get the kids to bed, put my parts back on the shelf where they belong. For now, I hope. Oh, nice. Yeah, it makes a pretty big difference. Happy box over the bottle. Nice. That's the go. I've heard sub boxes work pretty well. There's a few different tips and tricks to hide it. I really only need to hide the bottle. My solenoid, nozzle, and all that's hidden pretty well. So, yeah. Just need to hide the bottle somehow, which is pretty difficult. It's a bit big. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining in on the stream, guys. I'm going to get going. Get my kid to bed. Oh, nice. That's the go, Michael. That's what you want. Hide that shit. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Again, as always, you guys always make it worthwhile doing these things. Anyway, don't forget, unleash the boost, see out to the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tear down of this shitbox thing. And, yeah. Anyway, more to come on that next week. Anyway, thanks for joining in. I'll see you in the next video, in the next stream. Bye bye.